Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Miss Super Science class. Hey, last time we were here, we talked about cells. We reviewed cells, unicellular, multicellular organisms, found that our multicellular organisms have to come together. They make tissues, which make organs, which make systems. And we talked about all the different systems of the human body. So this time we're going to talk about the respiratory system and the digestive system. So the respiratory system, what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath and then I want you to breathe it out. So let's take a deep breath together and then breathe it out. Make sure you don't breathe in anybody's face, okay? So now we're going to take another deep breath and then breathe it out. This time when you take a deep breath, which we call inhaling, I want you to feel what is your body doing when you're breathing in. And then what is your body doing as you are exhaling, which is breathing out. So let's inhale. Let's exhale. What does your body just do? If you notice, your chest area began to move. Why? I'm so glad that you asked me why. Let's talk about it. The respiratory system is responsible for taking oxygen into your body, going to your cells, and then it releases a gas called carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is not good for your body. It's actually very poisonous. That is why we want it to release. Okay? So, if we look at our respiratory system, we're going to talk about exactly the flow of oxygen in the respiratory system. So, what happens is you breathe in through your nose or you breathe in through your mouth. Okay? And it goes into your nasal cavity. And then it's going to go into your throat. And another name for your throat is called your pharynx. Then it's going to go into your larynx. And isn't that right? Pharynx, larynx, pharynx, larynx. Your pharynx is your throat. So next time you get a sore throat, say, hey, Mom, my pharynx hurts. And then it goes into your larynx, which is your voice box. So here's a really, really quick story about my first time hearing the word larynx. When I was a little girl, I used to go to my grandpa's house. And beside him was a man. And he had a very scratchy voice. Whenever he would talk, he would say, hey, how you doing? Like no voice at all. And so I asked my dad what was wrong with him, and he said his voice box got removed, which is his larynx, because he was a smoker, and in order to prevent cancer or to stop the cancer that was growing in his body, they had to take out his larynx. So when we come from the nose into the oxygen comes from into the nose or the mouth, goes down the pharynx, which is your throat, past the larynx, which is your voice box. It's going to go into a tube called your trachea. Your trachea is a tube in your body that takes in that oxygen and it filters it out into your lungs. Your lungs are these big pink sacs that you see here. And they look flat, but it can actually inflate and it can take up the whole chest cavity of your body. So when you breathe in, they blow up like a balloon. When you breathe out, they deflate like you have let the air out of a balloon. Okay, and it takes up your entire chest cavity, and they're actually really big sacs. Okay, so once it gets into your lungs, it's going to go into these little, I don't know if you can see the darker pink, but those things are called bronchi or bronchial tubes. They go into those tubes, and at the end of those tubes are alveoli. And in those alveoli, they're like little bitty bumps. My students before referred to them as a bunch of grapes, but they're itty bitty. You probably have to use a microscope to see them. And they filter out that way. Underneath your lung sac is what we have, our diaphragm. Okay? So, your diaphragm is a very thin muscle that helps you to breathe in and out. So, if you go, your diaphragm is moving. If you were in my classroom, I would make you do an activity in which we would see who could hold the note the longest. So, Savannah, would you like to join me for the lesson? She and I are going to see who can hold the note the longest, okay? Now, you can't go, ha, ha, ha. That's cheating, okay? So, you got to be able to hold who can hold the note the longest. And we're going to take, at the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath. I haven't counted to 3 yet. We're going to take a deep breath, and then we're going to go, ha, and see who can hold the note the longest. Are you going to join, Ricky? No, he's going to count us down. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I should have gave y'all a headphone warning.
So I started laughing at her, which caused me to stop. It took some of my oxygen. But anyway,